Today I want to talk to you about social media connections. I'm Dr. Dayle Savage and I direct career services at Peabody College's Vanderbilt University. There really are 4 social media connections that are really important for you as you begin your employment search as a PhD candidate. Now, this isn't typically something we think about during our PhD candidacy, but truly starting with the end in mind and what you want to do in your career and where you want to do it, very, very important. So let's look at what is commonly known today as different outlets that you might use via the internet or any type of smartphone or tablet, iPad that you might have. So of course, most of us have a Facebook page. Facebook is that social site that tells everyone what you've been up to, what you're thinking, truly gets into more of the emotional side of one's life instead of the professional side of one's life. But what's interesting and what's happening out there is that employers are starting to look at Facebook pages too. Facebook did a wonderful thing for us a few years ago, and it created timelines, which means that if I'm connected to you, I can go back in time and see everything you've been up to. Now, wouldn't that be interesting for an employer to see? So I would ask at this point in time, from here forward, that you're intentional about your posts on Facebook. Not that you change drastically what you've been doing, but think about what might be seen by someone else. The other mode that a lot of people are using now, really to talk about what they're interested in and what they're thinking about, is Twitter. Now, many people like Twitter and many people don't like Twitter. So what is to like about it? Well, one thing it can do for a professional who is beginning his or her employment search is this. You can start to tweet the things that you are most interested in. For example, your research, questions, a hypothesis that you might have, an article that you found, something that you've written, something that you think would be meaningful and interesting to other people. It helps to navigate and really exploit your expertise. It is a wonderful mode for that. I know in my career, I use it to do 2 things. One, I talk about careering, and I talk about leadership, specifically women's leadership, which I'm very interested in. So those 2 things I want to be known for on my Twitter account, and I want other people to connect with me in that way around those topics. The next newcomer on the scene, really, and maybe for some of you it's not new, but Google+. Google has used its wonderful search mode to get us connected in even more intimate ways. So with Google+, we have the ability to create circles, to create communities, to collaborate in a way on our work with one another, on what our interests are, and for your workplace and or your employment search, this can be very, very useful. You have to have a Gmail account to do this, so if you don't, perhaps you might want to consider going online, linking into Google+, and creating your new circles and see who you might already invite in to a current circle. So again, I think the thing that would be very interesting as you begin your employment search are to look at the organizations with which you are about to explore. So whether it is a research institute, a university, a community college, a research lab, a medical center, wherever you may go, go online, see what type of social media they're using. What are they using it for? How are they using it? When do they use it? How might you be expected to use it? It's a good reason to start getting used to interfacing with these types of applications a little bit differently. And finally, the most professional social media site, of course, is LinkedIn. And if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, I really think it's time for you to get a professional headshot, upload your CV, get a summary statement written so that you can talk about what it is that you're up to, what you're interested in, and what you're looking for in your career life, in your professional life. LinkedIn is a wonderful way to do this and to invite other people with you. It is all about professional connections and professional networks. So, to review, there are 4 items for social media sites that I think are very, very important for you: Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and LinkedIn. Let's get started.